Oh, I forgot all about this little extra cutscene between Lara and Sophia.
I wish I could have been with them in the end.
Knowing your people would be safe gave him comfort. He went peacefully.
Thank you, Lara. Our oaths have been fulfilled.
What will you do now?
This is still our home. We will rebuild. But there is much work to be done. There are still enemies in this valley.
And there is still much to discover.
That is quite a nice little touch, actually, that Lara and Sophia do get this one last little moment together. But I'm a bit confused now by all the time frame. So she leaves with Anna, she treks through the snow, Anna's killed, and then Lara comes back to the geothermal valley. Okay. Well, anyway, greetings and welcome back to some more Rise of the Tomb Raider. We're going to do the Baba Yaga stuff. Now, the thing is that actually when I was running around doing my little cleanup before going into the point of no return stuff, I did accidentally trigger the fight with the people at the Soviet installation. So if I actually remember to record that footage, you are watching it now. If not, you are seeing Lara standing in the middle of the geothermal valley. So I'm going to have to fast travel and get back there, and then we can bump into... I can't even remember the character's name right now.
If there's someone in here, it's safe. You can come out now.
Must still be hiding.
Right, let's get up there. I believe it's this one right here, isn't it?
Blood. They're hurt.
Stop! Come closer!
I'm not with Trinity. My name is Lara, and your gun isn't loaded. I can see the cylinder is empty.
The firing pin never worked anyway.
You're hurt.
I just need to sit down for a moment. Lara, was it? I'm Nadia.
Nadia. Nadia, you look awfully out of... You look very low texture, Nadia.
What can I do?
My grandfather snuck out of the village in the night. I think he's headed for the Wicked Vale, where the witch Baba Yaga lives. I was trying to catch up with him when the invaders caught me. Before I was born, the witch killed my grandmother. Grandpa always talked about revenge, but I never thought he'd actually go through with it. There isn't much time, and I'm in no condition to go myself. We have to find him.
Sure, Temple of the Witch, mission rewards, new outfit and bow. Okay.
I'll head out that way and see if I can pick up his trail.
Thank you. The path to the Vale is through the cave to the east of here.
Lara, why have you suddenly crouched? Oh, okay. Why are you crouching? Why is she crouching? Oh, was this alternate ones where, yeah. Right, okay, so where, oh yes, because you still get the odd bad guy lurking about, whereas it was a bit weird in Shadow, the way it was just like, the place was quite empty once you left, but of course Sophia did say there were still enemies in the valley. Right, so where am I heading? Let's see. Chasing Grandpa. Track Nadia's missing Grandpa through the Eastern Canyon. Right, okay.
Hope it was worth all the men.
Right, okay. Into the... Oh, does that imply the cave? But is this not where... Oh, maybe it is. Is this not where we went for one of the tombs? I noticed actually that Nadia said Baba Yaga. But, yeah, okay. But I have heard a pronunciation where it's more like Baba Yaga. Oh.
I found a radio on one of the invaders you killed. Can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
I can monitor the invaders' frequencies from here while I patch myself up. I'll let you know if I hear anything useful.
Right, well that certainly implies we're on the right path. I should check if I've got any skill points. Oh, I do. But I don't even know what I would want to. Pistol expert. Ah, well, I might as well just take that one. Yeah, pronunciations. But I don't know if Baba Yaga is just like a sort of Western pronunciation. I will say it irritates me the way it's constantly saying that there's upgrades available, which there technically are, but you know, you don't actually have any resources. Seems a bit silly and pointless. Okay, well, I mean, what's the point in doing this late? Let us go forth.
What more can you tell me about the Wicked Veil, Nadia?
My people stay far away from that place. They have for centuries. When the Soviets were here, they tried to build an outpost in the Veil. But they angered Baba Yaga, and she drove them all mad. Grandpa told me all about her. She lives in a magic house that can walk with the legs of a bird.
Do you believe all that? The house with the bird legs?
I trust Grandpa. He was in the Gulag when the Soviets took my grandmother into the Veil to help them study the ruins. The witch killed her, and he's never forgotten that.
But a witch straight out of a Russian folktale? It sounds unlikely.
Just be careful. Something is in the Veil. Nothing good happens in that place.
Oh, I remember this bit. It's kind of hard to backtrack. Oh, okay. Actually, while we're loading the screen, I'm going to go grab something. Right, here we are. I recently read a book called The Bear and the Nightingale by Catherine Arden. There is a glossary at the back, because she is properly into Russian stuff. So she tries to be authentic in the book. There's a glossary of stuff. Where is it? Ah, here we go. And the very first thing is Baba Yaga, and it says, an old witch who appears in many Russian fairy tales. She rides around on a mortar, steering with a pestle, and sweeps her tracks away with a broom of birch. She lives in a hut that spins round and round on chicken legs. I don't know, some Russian guy must have been on something when they came up with that one. Right, let's give this another go. Oh, it did actually shoot out again. Oh, it's this place.
Laura, hang on. I'm picking up a transmission. You need to hear this.
Do we go that way though? Yeah.
Immediate extraction! What the hell is that? It's walking. What the?
Did you hear
God,
that?
the brightness
That
on the
was the
screen.
witch.
Something's definitely happening out there. Whatever it is, we'll get to the bottom of it.
What is up with the brightness on the screen? Yeah, I don't know if I queried this when I was playing it the first time around, but oh Lara, don't do that. Oh.
There's a small
Ah.
camp here.
Sounds like Grandpa made it that far at least. You're almost into the Veil.
Well, there's an axe there. And what's that? Oh, is that like sort of climbing shoes thingies? Or like for walking on snow. Like you see this thing in like, I think it's usually a comedy thing where somebody ties tennis rackets to their feet. I like that. So I was going slow because I was just enjoying that sound of the wind chimes and all that. It's a nice subtle touch.
I don't know if it's Baba Yaga, but there's something out here.
Be careful. This is her land.
So I just sit down at the campfire because we'll just do that again. 'Cause I know it saves when you sit down at the campfire, although I dare say the autosave's going off every minute or so. Oh, okay, that doesn't look nice.
There's some sort of pollen.
Oh yes, it goes all trippy.
Flowers.
What did you say? What did you say? I can't understand.
Oh.
Something's wrong. My head is spinning and...
Oh no. Oh no. It's too late. This is
Lovely. Oh look, the walls are pulsating. That's very the Great Pyramid. Okay. Oh!
No, must be dreaming.
Do you know this would be more effective if Lara was not talking and the player was just, oh, okay, okay. You know, if the player was just left alone to, like, do you remember in the first game when the mummy's looking at you in the Tomb of Quagglebek? You know, that wouldn't be made more effective by Lara going, oh no. In fact, we know that it's not, because in Anniversary we do get more of Lara's reaction. You know, there has to be a balancing line between the character reacting to something and the player being allowed to react to it, rather than just the character's reaction informing how the player should feel. Anyway, that is it's really cool though. It's really weird. Anyway, onwards.
Just keep moving.
Lara.
Dad? No, it can't be. No, wait.
I'm close, Lara. I'm close.
Wait, where am I? How far does this path go?
Come here.
It's not real. Not him. Dad, stop.
Oh, okay. Hi.
God, no, got to get out of here.
There is a truth behind all this.
I just want to leave, please. No.
Oh, this is all gone a bit Arkham Asylum. Oh gosh, actually the doors in the oh no, I've just thought of Deadly Premonition. Oh god. Like when you're in the wee forest area with the two kids and then you can go into the doors to start the next chapter or something. God, Deadly Premonition, man. I have made several attempts to properly play that game, and every time I just want to tear my face off. I think at some point I'm just going to have to give in and watch a Let's Play. Anyway.
Who are you? Why are you doing this? Stop! God damn you, stop!
For me, it is too late.
Of course, it'll just be the drugs. It won't be anything, you know, like like all the mess stuff in Lara's head will be informing what she's actually seeing. Oh, this music!
No,
Ah,
don't do it, please.
Someday. You'll understand. You'll understand.
Oh, lovely.
Who are you?
Come and see.
Okay, well that'll be the hot on the chicken legs then.
That's not possible. It's just a myth.
I'm sorry, Lara. There is no return. You're
Going to rot out here.
Oh yes, we do have a fight, and do I have any? Oh, okay.
Schubnorks auf Anker!
Ah, yeah, I was just about to say, do we not fight dogs or something? Oh, but they've got like, probably the bit with the shotgun. Yeah, they've got like sort of skull heads. Oh my god, really, Lara? Your aim is terrible. Okay, well, I stabbed thin air and apparently that was a good thing. Oh, I'm never very good at... Oh.
No, this... Oh God, don't. This can't.
Oh.
Come, your father awaits.
Not real.
Okay then.
Lara! Lara! Can you hear me? Are you there?
Yes,
Wow, that is a lot of water.
I think.
What happened? You started coughing, said something about flowers and pollen, and then nothing. I thought the witch had killed you.
I think I was hallucinating. God, I hope I was.
Hallucinating? There is a flower in a valley that can bring on visions, but the effects are too weak.
Any idea what this place is? I see ducks and pipes. Soviet from the looks of it.
It has to be the outpost the Soviets built to study the ruins. My grandmother was a scholar and they brought her here to help with her research, but that was the last time Grandpa ever saw her. There was only one survivor, an officer who stumbled out a few weeks later. He said the witch made them do things.
I was noticing the amount of water she choked up. It was quite a lot. I was watching a programme the other day about the Royal National Lifeboat Institute and, you know, like them doing rescues, and there was one where they had this lad and they got him out of the water, but then he started foaming at the mouth. And it's this thing where, like, I didn't even know that secondary drowning was a thing, where they get you out of the water, you're technically still breathing, you're aware, but you've taken in so much water into your lungs and into your stomach that it starts messing about with your ability to breathe, so you could still drown even though you're out of the water. So I think Lara needs to be careful. Ah, right, so there's that.
Someone's been in here recently, building on top of the ruins.
Oh,
What do you
yes.
Some sort of makeshift distillery. Smells just like the flowers. Shit! Of course! She's refining the pollen, weaponizing it. There's no magic here, Nadia, just someone very clever.
Wait, but if it is just a person, then wouldn't the pollen affect her too?
If she can resist it somehow, then so can we.
Right, let's see what this says.
Held my daughter. They took her from me on the surgeon's table. I tried to fight, but they are many, and I am weary. Then they dragged me away, split our 3 hearts apart. They have taken me to a hidden vale where ancient ruins stand. They tell me if I cooperate, I will see my family again. I will never trust these monsters, but I do not have a better plan. There are curious flowers here. Exposure to the pollen has left my captors rattled, and they will go no further than our little outpost. They brought me here in the hopes that my expertise in botany would help them find a counteragent. At last, the state has a use for me. I nod and smile. I play the part. But they cannot break me again. For my daughter, for Ivan, I will live.
Right, well, we probably know what the twist is. I mean, as soon as you read that, you basically know what the twist in the story is going to be. And, you know, it's not any great revelation. But, you know, like, again, the use of documents just to add that extra layer of storytelling, which is something I've really appreciated from Rise on this occasion, playing through it again. You know, like the added levels of depth that are put in by the documents. Right, there's some kind of a thing that we have to do to get to get this open, isn't it? Oh yeah, we need to so that we attach this to that, and then
Whoa. That should be enough force.
There we go. Well, I seem to remember having to do that a few times, actually. The last time I played this, so I guess I just got lucky. Ah!
It's been weeks since these bastards dragged me from the Gulag, from Ivan and my daughter, to this strange vale. They have tasked me with finding some way of counteracting the unusual effects of the pollen that hangs in the air. Now I believe I have a formula that may work. An extract from the seed pods of the plant. The liver of animals that consume the flowers and have metabolized the toxins. A phenothiazine derivative. The last ingredient is a risk. They have it in large quantities around the Gulag, where it is used as an insecticide. It may also act as a rudimentary antipsychotic, bearing a chemical similarity to other compounds I have studied. Or it may be poisonous. I will try the mixture on myself tonight.
Okay, so I'm having several thoughts. Number one, kind of interesting that we accessed a document via a cutscene. I don't think I've seen that in any other point in the game. So they really wanted you to hear this document. Second of all, she's got a Russian accent, and I can never quite figure out. Like sometimes you hear foreign accents, sometimes you hear it's just American actors and they're just doing their natural accent. And there is an argument to be made for just doing that. Just do your own natural accent rather than trying to fake a foreign accent. Because I think there is this thing in 2013 of like the sort of the main characters have American or Western accents, and then you know, like the Japanese soldiers, the German soldiers, and that they've got their own accents, and like but somebody like Hoshi didn't have a, was it Hoshi? I think it was the priestess. She had an American accent. She didn't have a Japanese accent. So it was this kind of weird thing of like sort of using foreign or no, German's Western, but you know what I mean, like sort of othering the enemy. But then in this game, you know, like if you know the twist that's coming, she's not the enemy. Like the grandmother. Sorry, spoiler alerts, but you know this is the grandmother's documents here. So I just can't get my head around when did they decide to do American accents, and then when did they decide to have a noticeably foreign accent? Anyway, I'm rambling. I should just carry on playing the game.
I found something. One of the prisoners wrote down a formula that
Ah,
might
yes,
counteract
one of the
the bullet.
prisoners.
It has to be for my grandmother. The witch killed her, and now she's gonna help save Grandpa, just like in one of his stories.
Nadia.
Have faith, Lara. Hop back to the Soviet installation where we met. I'll help you find what you need.
Cool. So I'm gonna have to go on an item collecting mission and shoot some deers and stuff. Ah, right. Okay. So we need to right. Okay. Right. Okay. So it just wants me to fast travel. Okay then.
I don't have the words to describe
Oh.
what I just saw. I went inside the wicked vale looking for Nadia's grandfather, but I barely escaped with my life. It was like a fairy tale, but through a broken, filthy mirror. And Dad, I know intellectually it was all in my mind, but the gunshot is still ringing in my ears. There's something terrible going on in there, and while I don't believe that it is magic, it is extraordinary. I have to find out what's behind all this, but first, I have to find a way to see clearly.
Right. Okay. Well, let's fast travel back to the Soviet installation.
What? You? No. You're with them! I can't believe this. You...